Allowed more than one run. Chirinos bounces it to third. Freeze to second, and he throws it away.
That's a late slide, but nonetheless, you've got to try to take out the.
There it is, Vina. Oh, this is just like the play in the third inning. And it was.
Watch Albert Bell. Does he pull his arms out? Does he give him a forearm shiver? Yeah, he does. You see his elbow.
I heard an interesting story. This is the guy. We'll know right away.
Yep.
Going forward, what was going to be called on him? Wow, he's way down there.
Wow. 0-2 pitch. Does the rule book not say as he struck out Bethencourt?
Larry Anderson. Fastball tapped at the plate. It'll trickle down the third baseline. The Mariners are going to let it roll, 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 roll. Lenny Randall gets down on his hands and knees and blows on it like a curler.
Watch it on the instant replay. Never touched the ball, but he got down on his hands and knees and literally blew the ball across the foul line.
Now there's no question about it.
Hanley dropped it intentionally, trying to turn a double play, but they're not going to.
Yeah, there's no way he could have backed off that ball. He caught it knee high. He had the chance to catch it, dropped it completely.
And he pulls one to third. They'll go for the double play. Out at second. Out at third. No, safe at first as Mayberry lost the ball.
44. Right there, Greg knows with the block, and that made the runner safe at first base. Good play by Nettleton.
And an unusual double play because of the shift again.
Normally no shift. That's a first and third with Lorenzo Cain going to third, but instead Castellanos gets the ball. Great throw to Romine, and look at how much he cleared, and then Lorenzo Cain tried to grab his leg.
Oh, in the cup.
That's hard hit for right at Kipnis. A flip, out, no throw. 1-on-1 out. Lindor is in front of the bag about 3 or 4 feet, right? And you're supposed to slide into the bag without deviating. So the question is going to be, see how far he is when he catches the ball and see how far he goes when he gets ready to throw.
Up the middle, gloved by Murphy. There's one, and they will not get the double play.
Got off on a great secondary lead, and he gets right there to break up the double play.
Didn't even start sliding. This is a play you used to see it happen a lot 30 years ago. Very rarely see it happen.
He's at the belt.
Yeah.
Well, you hear Chris Woodward.
I mean, it's like he's going to go pitch, and there's no runners on.
You can't put that foot down.
Bando short hops it, goes down to second. Green. Whoa, is he taken out at second base by McCray?
Lead runner. Now watch McCray. Green, a dead duck. Now you can see him trying to get the angle, and the shortstop does not like this. That man should slide and not come in throwing a block.
Boy, McCray took 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Oh, they're checking for sticky substance.
Same look from this angle. It's like he's trying to be casual about it while not looking down. Yeah,
right there. And then gets the ball and feels the tackiness in the fingers. Well, that's an interesting development.
Joyce is directing his attention to Will Smith. Checking his glove, and he's been thrown out. Will Smith series, the 06 World Series with Detroit and St. Louis, and Kenny Rogers. I thought it was on his glove, but
oh boy, is he calling out his substance on Brian Mattis's arm?
Attention, the umpire.
It's going to be an awkward conversation. He's been thrown out of the game.
Now Lasorda wants to know what's going on. And so here's Wendelstedt, the crew chief, and he and West will examine Howell's glove.
As an umpire, you have to, number one, make a decision. That threw him out of the ballgame.
Yeah.
They kicked him out of the game.
found a foreign substance coming out of his pocket, and then out.
Oh, that could. Well, let's see. Ooh.
Oh, that's board out in court.
No doubt about that. There's a board in the middle of that.
How about that?
Back into the umpire's room. That will be sent to the league office.
And they're throwing him out of the game. Back and the other time on his hand. Well, what do you do? It's clearly something's there on his neck, and they checked it out. And rules. And you just had a major incident.
Any pitcher who possesses or applies foreign substances in violation of the rule will be ejected and automatically suspended 10 games, and you cannot replace that player on the roster. So they would not only lose Caleb Smith, they would lose a roster spot for the.
And a roller to the hole. Nice pick and play to go force. And doing well to straddle him and at the same time stay out of his way. So we have 2 down.
The 1-2. Ground ball third. Out at second and safe at first. At it. Now watch his left hand.
This is going to be real interesting. How they rule this.
You've got Goodell ready. That's hit to short. Cabrera with a great diving play. Backhand flip for 1. They can't turn 2, but well, that's a later slide right there. And you know what? That's a clean. This is just a good clean play. All right, it's a boom.
Won it all for them in 2010. Here's a chop to short. Going to be tough to turn 2. First and third, 2 out.
Matt Holliday is one of the. What would the Giants be?
Ooh. Going all the way across the bag. And taking out the.
Tied at 4 in the 7th inning. Off of Herrera's foot. And Moustakas flips to second base, and a hard slide by Laurie that the Royals were going to turn a double play right there. There really is no place for a takeout slide there.
Broken bat roller toward shortstop. The shuffle, and Clark taking the runner out.
Doing his job. Yeah, Kendo doesn't like it. I didn't like it either.
Okay, and
now
look at it right here. And look, see a Kendo hitting Clark in the helmet. And there goes a sucker punch from.
Grounded to third. Solorda gets 1. And then throws the ball over the head of Teixeira. And he did go out of his way.
Way out of his way.
Now the umpires will convene. Yeah, that.
Right now. And I'm turning double play and a ground ball. Heads up, Kevin Franzen.
Look at that. Gomez really went after him. Franzen looks at him as they already won the series. And there's Gomez going in, feet flying.
Pierzynski wanting to know, am I going? He is going. Here comes a throw by Merton. It is a collision at the plate. And Pierzynski not only bangs in.
He has to go through the catcher. He's blocking the plate. He takes Barrett out and scores the run.
More center than right. Cousins is going to test him. Posey can't handle it, and Posey gets clobbered. Posey is hurt, and he never caught the ball. The Marlins are back ahead, and the Giants.
Here's a 1-2. Line drive into right field's going to drop in for a base hit. Here comes Kemp. Throw to the plate, and he is out from here to Pasadena. Collision at the plate. Now.
And he pulls 1 to third. They'll go for the double play. Out at second. Out at first. No, save at first as Mayberry.
Right here. Watch Gray. Come on. He does what McRae did. Goes right after him.
Number 44.
Right there. Greg knows what to block, and that made the runner safe at first base. Good
base.
Pops up the bunt. Torres lets it drop. Gets the out at first. Now they got the runner hung up. Murphy running him towards second. Too many throws, but Ike makes the tag.